the wells here have dried. It's so dry out here. I wanted to record something out here. The location is actually not good. Let me just wait. The wells are drying out here. I'm not sure if it will be visible, but water is really drying up here in these swamps. Do I call them swamps or even dams? They're really drying fast. You know, was just full the other day. The day it was raining so heavily. Okay, this was on, I think it was on October or even November. The wells were very dry. Oh, they were very rich in water. So I'm usually very selective in where I sit because honestly do not want to attract attention even from other areas. So yeah, I really did want to update this. Now, let me talk about this. I've realized, but I've come to note that Forex is actually a pretty good business. A pretty good business. Okay? And what do I mean by that? Like, it was just the day before yesterday I placed a trade. Yeah, just randomly. And I decided, let me not follow it up. Just buy. The market is going up with USD JPY going up. Leave it there. Leave the trade on, just like that, without placing a stop loss or even take profit. Now, with the two, I know that I'm not limited. The market might go how it goes, but I'm likely to make a profit. At that point, it didn't occur to me that that was what was going to happen. Keep that in mind. But today is when I've realized, kumbe, if I place a trade right now without like, your trade will be active as long as you will be alive. As long as the market is already running, okay? The charts are already running. That's the point that I'm making. So it means that if you decide to place a trade right now and you decide a week is when you're going to close it without a stop loss, you're likely to get some profit. But you have to be sure that the market is going up or down. It's either you take a bullish, no, not a bullish, but you take a long or a short, okay? So that's when you get to know. Yeah, I don't have storage. Okay, I have 1 GB. I didn't want to, okay, I will compress this video anyway since I will be attaching some photos. But yeah, let me end this here. I'll talk about the trade first. But wanakwanga hivyo wanaishi kama wako happy. You see, you have to just feel gratitude. You already have that thing. So So the point that I was actually passing across is that forex is just very, I don't know, it's actually very easy to make money as long as you know which direction the market is going. It's either bearish or bullish. Now, I got some profit, like 70, I don't know, 99 shillings profit or something like that in the demo account. And I didn't use any strategy, I just placed the trade. One day, 2 days later is when things go my way. I have actually closed the trade and I've realized now I've gotten the idea how forex runs. You either buy, and in long term, okay, you can use long term strategies to decide which trend the, or even where the chart is going to make its name. It's like a pricing a trade. But now what makes forex is what strategy will you use in the short term. Okay, that is what makes profitable. That is what makes forex profitable in the short term. Can you predict that this is going to be up and down? Now, in the long run, you are likely not to make such huge money. Although you are likely to make that money, but chances are less. So you trade short term. That's where strategies come in. You get to analyze the charts. You get to analyze the candles. You analyze the graphs using even volume. Like right now, if I'm focusing on looking at volume. Now I have an idea of how forex runs. Then I'm good to go. I think just develop a strategy for long term, actually short term, maybe one day, several hours, that you can predict that the market is going to go this direction. Yeah, based on how you are using the tools that are available, the sentiments, there is volume, I don't know, whichever strategy that you're using. So that's the point. Now I have an idea of how forex works in the general direction and how to make money in that aspect. See, I already know. I'm good to go. So it's now up to me to create a real account with my real. Although I'm not comfortable with trading with the current name that I have, but I know in just a few months, or should I say in not so long a time, my name will be changed in all my documents. Okay. That's the point that I'll go at home to pick my genie and go and change everything. My name is Maxim Felix Kimobi. That's my name. Okay, and I need to say actually the DSP. I've not actually said the DSP. It's actually the first thing that you'll be doing each and every morning. But yeah. So I wanted to update something. I felt that I didn't talk about this enough. So I felt that I didn't talk about it enough. But here I am. I'm going to talk about it. Now, the friends that I choose, the people that I select to be in my circle, and remember I said that my life is spiritual, like each and everything that I do. The people that I get interested in, there will be some spiritual significance or some consequences of that. And whenever I'm not with the right person, they'll definitely know. Something in them will just be. That's how powerful I am. Spiritually wise, like even other people can feel it. And I am reserved for some people, specific people. Like I belong to other people. Like for me, I can't right now just get into any other relationship and think that it will thrive. I'll actually be pushing them, because it's not me who is pushing them, it's the higher me who is pushing them. So the me has to be protected at all costs. I don't know why I'm being protected, but I think either I'm holding something, or yeah, I'm holding, definitely I'm holding something. If they can be pushed away and they don't end up with the right, with anyone, there are people who can sleep with anyone anyhow. Yeah, they are just who they are. But there are people who are reserved and they are protected by all costs by the divine and spiritual systems. That a good example is me. I just can't fuck around with anyone. I've got people, specific people, specific people. And what does that mean? I can't get into a relationship with anyone because they'll definitely feel it if they are not the right person. I've not seen this once, I've seen it twice in the trial era relationships that I've tried. there's always something that will be pushing them, and it's as a result of that I'm being protected. I don't know why. I think I hold so much value if that's the case. Okay, what is this in me that is so of high value that anything can be done so that I don't end up with the right with the wrong person? What is that? It's a question that I've tried. I've come to my okay. I've asked this question before, but I think at this point I'm very objective on why. Why is that? I want to know why. Yeah, you understand? Like I've got questions, and one of the person that was pushed was, of course, Diana. She's a good friend, and these are the people. This are kind of a friend that I can't just snob or push around or push away. That's the point. I've got to just keep them around because that's you, right? Okay, I see them as that's literally me. So I must make sure that they are okay each and every time. So my duty will be they are okay almost each and every time. You see, that's the burden that I've been given for asking the person who is like me. You see, and since I am my priority, before things went haywire, I had committed to be taking care of these people, but things have changed. But I think I'll keep them around, and actually closer than a friend. Okay, because this is a person that you have been given that mandate to just be there. Yeah, I am more experienced than them, so that means you have got to guide them on what to do. And considering this a person that is an introvert in some ways, so you've got to do what I've got to do. What I've got to do. Just keep reminding them that you are this way. If you go this way, something will go, something will be wrong, and you find yourself in some mess. Okay. So I wanted to talk about that. I honestly wanted to talk about that. About forex, I think I have an idea. Why don't I press 1,000 Kenyan shillings in a trade and buy or even sell, whichever it is, whichever way the market chooses to go. After selling, or after buying, I close the trade after I have made some profit and I start to withdraw. Like, I don't know. Let me back test first. That was just the first trade. Now, depending on my strategy, I don't know. I don't want to end up like a I don't know. Should I say that? No, not I shouldn't say that. photos here. Did I? Yeah. I think she's actually a very cool friend. She's one of those persons that relate to you without judging you. The problem that I have is just posting memes, ridiculing whatever we have been doing. And I noted this. That's why I've actually not logged in into my WhatsApp account for that reason. Because I know someone will ridicule me in the memes, in the status memes. So I said, actually, I have two accounts. This one that she hasn't saved my number, and which I'm talking to her with feet. And then now there's the other one that is connected. She has saved the number. So she has seen that I've not logged in into my account. And after today I've actually noted that she saved the number. That's that's actually surprising. It's actually very surprising and interesting at the same time. She saved the numbers thinking that I'm going to see the status. I'm sure she's targeting the status. I will not log in into that account until this is all over. Okay, so yeah, we took very cool photos, and by the way, I like her. Honestly, I like her because she's just like me. I have some familiarity. Everything, like everything, the way she thinks, the way she reasons, the way she talks, same. Okay, the way she talks is actually very different, but for me, it's because I'm not used to be speaking too much. But yeah, I'm gonna be posting her photos here. I don't want them to go. Of course, I'll be recording this in 720. Actually, don't want to go further than this. But yeah, God is great. God is great. At least I've got the answers now. So I need not worry too much. Now, there's one person left, and I need to know if they. Although I feel like it's not the right time, we'll continue relating. By the way, let me continue. I was actually to ask her if she feels in any way that I'm not the person. And actually, we went to church today together, walking in the same road. She sat on she sat on seat 8 and I sat on seat 10, and it happened so unplanned, very unplanned. So yeah, so I need to do I need to salute here? I think the pictures will salute. I think I'm gonna add the pictures, and yeah. Let me compress this video. I think it can be shaken. I don't know. So I was to update when I'm going to move out. I'm yet to decide that when. But I think in the course of this week something will just happen. I'll get the mattress. The mattress is actually the issue here. Once I get a good mattress, I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Yes, I'm good to go. By the forex, why don't I place 1000 trade for positions that people are taking right now? Like most of the people are taking shorts. I take a long, and I'll be on my screens until it reaches a point I get some really good profits and I withdraw. Is that a good idea? Now, while I'm pressing the trade, I'm learning now the insides of it, how to analyze, so that I can go for short position. I can trade in short term. Like in one day, I can place one trade, two trades, while backtesting. Okay, in the demo account, I backtest with a strategy, while on the real one, I place a trade based on the long trend. If the market is going up and people are are placing shots, me I place along, but I'll be keeping in touch. Not keeping in touch per se, but I'll be looking at okay, there's a way when you place a trade in forex, you can be able to tell if the money is making profit or taking loss. So I'll be there in with my phone checking, has it made profit? Yes. How many? About $10. Withdraw. Like, yeah, but that will be silly. See, I take time to learn, but I think I know how to the market works. Why don't I just use akili tu kidogo, just influence a little akili, and then everything will just be okay. So it's just my thoughts, silly thoughts, but they are making sense anyway. Why don't I try a real account with 1,000? I start with $10, 10, and I proceed that way until I reach a point where I can make proper. See, I know what pips is right now. See, I know candlesticks. At least I know the basics of it. I think that's what is left is just learn how to trade in the short term. Okay, I think I'll talk too much today. I didn't plan to do this, but yeah, I'm supposed to even say a DSP, and there are people around. I'm not comfortable saying this here. Okay, but yeah, that's why I actually record my diaries in the mornings, because no one is around to look. People are enjoying their time here, but yeah. Yeah. So it's good to select the best time. So DSP, prayer today, and I've just seen a movie. I think okay, let this go for 25 minutes. Now, I've seen a movie by Tom Cruise. I like Tom Cruise, by the way. He's a life path one. Now, this guy is in this movie called The American What? I'm not sure about the name of the title of the movie, but he's an pilot, commercial airline pilot, and he's working. That's where the movie starts. And someone comes to me, because he's the best of the best. Someone comes to him with a deal, okay, a pilot deal. Considering that he's just a pilot, they'll give him a pilot gig. He agrees to the nini, and he gives up the job by the airline. Now he is promised a lot of money, like shit, a lot of money. And you know, where a lot of money is involved, it's either drugs, what do you call it, armory, another nini, yeah, such illegal stuff are either illegal stuff are being moved or something like that. That's why it's very expensive, and a pilot can be paid, yeah, very handsomely. So the guy agrees. Now he does the first trip, transporting the heroin. Is it cocaine or heroin? Whichever it is. Does this for a very long time. He becomes super rich. He becomes, oh my goodness, like stinking rich. He's collecting money each and every time that he does a gig, like $2,000 in each and every step. That is his own, like that's his mshahara for every gig that he does, transporting about 200 kgs of heroin or even cocaine, yeah, such. And it reaches a point, this guy has a lot of money. He's opening banks all around, like he's such a money. Have you ever seen a cup overflowing with water? Just that is just the same way that money is coming to this guy. Okay, his acting name in this movie is Barry. So he's collecting a lot of money. He's making a lot of money. He's making a kill in this transportation business as a pilot in this gig. So At this point, he has nowhere to place the money. Like, it's hard cash. So he's opening around many bank accounts, placing his money, placing his um, like all that. Like, he's doing a lot. Now, the man is like, guy, actually the banks now are full, and anytime that you'll open a bank account and you place a lot of money in several accounts, in several banks, you're likely to raise a flag in the police or even the DCI radar. The police will just looking at you suspiciously. There's a way that you can have so much money and you start raising eyebrows. So he has a lot of money such that even some he's keeping it in the hangar, like in the store, his store, like his home's store. He's keeping a lot. Like it has become like, have you ever seen a bumper harvest? Like, you have made so much harvest. Let's talk of maize. Like, it has filled the store so much that every time you open a door, some is coming out. That's how much money this guy has. And I'm like, guy, and you have so much money, it has now become a problem. Every time that you open a door, the money is overflowing from that store to outside, because he's opening so that he can put more, and now it is overflowing. You're like, money has now become a problem. Lacking money is a problem, and having too much is a problem. Wow, I think I want to live in such a life. You have so much abundance and money that it is overflowing in your cup. This is saying that this is saying that every time, may your blessing grow, or even may your abundance be like a cup that has overflowed, that is overflowing. Yeah, if I have to collect that money, let that money come. I think I'm gonna deal with it. I think I have the capacity to deal with such money, and I know it's gonna come into plenty, like millions. I'm attracting millions and billions. I'm like, okay, where do I now it reaches a point where, okay, it is so much, where do I take it? Where do I take it? You see, you've got to reach that point where you can now be able to you are asking yourself where you can take them. I think I want to reach that level, and it is only by one, vibrating the same frequency as that money. And you know, something that I've come to learn, if you get that money, you won't be ever happy. The feeling that you have to associate with that money, as I've come to learn from that movie, I was actually scrolling through movie box, and I came across this video, and since it's Tom Cruise and I love him, I decided to download it. But now it has taught me a lesson. And I had someone in TikTok say that, yeah, you might be manifesting someone paying, okay, the rent being paid. Will you be off happy? Yeah, no. Actually, it will be, actually, the straight answer is just no. You won't be happy until you're overly happy. You'll just be doing things as if, yeah, the next minute you have forgotten that you have paid rent. Okay, what I learned from that is that the emotion that you are supposed to attach to manifestation has got something to do with gratitude. Just feel gratitude that you have it, as if you have it. Yeah, happiness wachia wetu wengine. Okay, happiness wachia walevi kwa bar. That's weird. That's a weird way of saying it. So yeah, you have got to appreciate the fact that you can't be happy when manifest. Okay, you are happy, you're associating that happiness in your heart, but you won't be that happy when you are doing it in the real world. You want to be happy that you are a billionaire, and you are happy. What that does, that got to tell you that you have got to just appreciate that you have it. Gratitude is the oh my goodness. Gratitude is the best feeling that you can ever associate whenever manifesting. Yeah, give thanks that you have it. Happiness is just okay. You know, when you don't have it and you are seeing a possibility, you'll be excited. That is happiness for short term. Okay? But, 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 whenever doing it, you won't feel that happiness. Gratitude will always be, of course, it will be always there. But yeah, I really want to take it's a lesson that I've picked. Don't feel happy, just be grateful that you have it and feel the moments. Be in the same vibration as whatever you are doing. And yeah, I didn't, I didn't, I didn't expect this to go for long. Expected this to go for 15 minutes, but it's okay. At least I've learned and I've talked of whatever was in my heart. I wasn't comfortable talking about the other issues or the other matters while I was in the School of Agriculture there. But yeah, let me say this. Remember, if it can be shaken, because I'll continue and I won't stop. There's a likelihood that many more topics are coming to. Although I didn't explain that in any gratitude well, but I need to be so good at whatever I talk about, such that I can be so good at what I'm doing or whatever I'm saying, such that I can expound and properly convince someone, teach someone something based on the concept. Like someone can come here and learn that gratitude. Yeah, he's talking about gratitude, and they can follow up and learn what I'm talking. What's the idea? What's the point? What's in for me? Yeah, today I've talked a lot actually. Woo! Sawa sawa. I need to say the DSP. I'm not comfortable here, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Everyone is on their own business. And yeah, I've noted that I've been talking in low tones because someone is hear me. Okay, let me end this diary. Remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. I'll be attaching the photos. Adios.